Hey, what's up guys, Cypher here. I'm going to teach you how to set up a WWE 2K17 universe mode. So this is one of my favorite modes of the game, and I'm going to teach you how to set it up from scratch using entirely custom superstars. So this is the universe mode that I have, and I'll get back to that later. That's its own thing, then that's going to be its own series. But let's just go to slot 1, and we're going to create our own universe, and I'll show you what each option is, how to customize it. So like I said, we're gonna do everything from scratch. So before you even start this, you want to have some custom characters downloaded, custom arenas downloaded, and custom shows downloaded. Make sure you download each of those things. Also, you can have custom belts if you want as well. So one of the first things I look at is story options. You want to just check to make sure you got some things on. Automatic rivalries, that just makes your story more dynamic. Some people start beefing with each other out of nowhere. Royal Rumble winners rivalry, I just leave it on. I want that to happen. Undertaker's WrestleMania rivalry, even though I don't use Undertaker in my story, I'm still gonna have that on just for, you know, shits and giggles, just in case you use Undertaker. Survivor Series rivalry on, and then obviously tag team breakups and formations, you can keep that on. Crowd reaction changing, keep that on. Injury, I do like that because it has some persistent changes, so if you get beat up too badly in a fight, it'll last going forward. So we just went to my universe, and this is where we really start to customize things. So the first thing you can go to is shows, and for me, I use completely downloaded shows, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you didn't want to do that, you could just go in and you could edit the details to the very smallest detail. So I'll just give you a quick idea of what it looks like, and then we're gonna hop back out. So when you're in this screen, you'll see the name of the show, the music that it uses, commentary, you know, blase blase, screen filter and all that. But now I'm gonna show you how to do it completely downloaded stuff. So first things first, we're gonna get rid of all of these. So it won't let us get rid of that, so we'll just start from whichever day you want, and we'll come back to get rid of that later. So let's go with Friday. We're gonna make it a major show because you need at least one major show. And then from this screen right here, you're gonna press the triangle button, and then when you press the triangle button, it's gonna allow you to import a custom show that you've created or have downloaded. So I have a few different ones. So let's go with Marvel versus DC because that'll be the main one from our story that we're doing. So you can see we have our show details, and if you want to click into it, you can. I might leave the surprise to just show you. Participants, here's where you want to add your characters. So as you can see, it'll show you all first. You want to use R1 to tab over to custom superstars, and you can put as many of these guys as you want. It's Marvel versus DC, so I can have the Marvel characters go against the DC characters. As you can see, I have a few different Batmen, and you can put, like I said, as many as you want. We're just gonna go off just so I can kind of show you. That's it. Thought I had more. 46 isn't bad. And you can change the number of matches depending on how many you want. It's a major show, so you can't have anything less than 5, so I usually do 5. And then for championships, if you've downloaded custom titles, you can have custom titles here as well. So world title is, you know, the highest of the high, so let's pick one of our custom championships, and let's go with this one right here, and it's vacant, so you have to give it to a superstar. So let's say, who's the top? Let's go, where is that? Superman. Give Superman that title. And then for singles, again, you can use custom, or you can use whatever. It's your story. You can use whatever you want to do. So we can give it to whoever we want to give it to. Let's give it to Nick Fury. Why not? And then you can do tag as well. And I've already made tag teams, so I don't have any custom tag belts. I'm just looking to see what I got. I have to take it from them first, which is fine. I'll show you how to do that later. Number of matches, and hit accept. And then on here, we can get rid of this show now. Actually, before we get rid of this, you have to make sure your current show is hosting PvPs or pay-per-views, excuse me. So to do that, we have to actually go to the calendar, and it's going to be a little annoying, but you just got to go in, you hit edit, and make sure that it's hosting, because if it's not hosting, then it won't let you get rid of Raw. So we're just going to do that for each one. You're going to go in, host shows, make sure it's hosting the show that you want, and then after you do that for each one, we'll just skip and come back. So I'm going to do these now, and then you could just fast forward the video. Alright, so after you've made sure that your pay-per-views are being hosted by Marvel vs. DC or whatever your custom show is, you can delete this one, because now it doesn't matter. And then you can go and add another show if you want. It can be a major or a minor show. If you do a minor show, you know, that's only going to host from one thing. So that's how you set that up. Now to create rivalries, you know, you go to your show, you select it. You can have either one-on-one rivalry or a 2v2 rivalry, long, short, or medium. This just determines the week. So a short is 4 weeks, medium will be 8, and then the next one is 12. And then you can choose, you know, who you want to be the rivals. So you could do, you know, Batman versus whoever is on the show. Let's do Batman versus Thanos. And I meant to click Superman, but it's all good. In fact, we can go back and change it. So you got Batman versus Superman. And bam, 12 weeks remaining. And teams, as I said, I have a few teams of my own. But you can create your own team. You go all the way down to this bottom part right here, hit edit. You can call it, let's say, I don't know, Avengers. And then you can have them be called, let's give them a good name. The Dream Team. And then you can add, you know, your Avengers. I want my Iron Man. It's gotta go down. You can add more, change the type of reaction. We're not going to get into that, but now you have the Avengers. And then for superstars, that's really easy. So you can change, oops, let's hit edit, and you can change a few things. You can change how the crowd reacts to them, some of their skills and abilities, which show they want to be represented on, and what titles are they in the contendership for. So if you don't want them to go for a certain title like the Marvel Championship or your singles title, you can turn that off, and that way you don't have to worry about them trying to be in the running for that. So yeah, that's it pretty much, guys. Now you have your show and you can start it up. So it's gonna look like this at first because I have those two guys as the tag team champions, but if I didn't want them there at all, I could just remove them completely out of the story. But you will hit X, you will start your story, and you'll go from there. Start your show. And that's WWE Universe, how to create. As always, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.